Michael, hi, Jim Delapine here. I want to give you some feedback on your image here and your background, etc., etc. So, um, first of all, this background that you chose, I can see the watermark in it here, but that's not a big deal. You can't see the torso because of a lack of contrast. So let's see what we could do here to try to make this work. I see that you have some adjustment layers that are clipping masks, which is great. Let's see here. And you don't have a saved and renamed selection as a channel. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'll leave instructions in my comments, okay? So let's see here. So this background, it's a smart. Looks like you dragged and dropped it in here. So what I want you to do is just right-click on it and select. Whoops! Right-click on the side here, the gray area, and select rasterize layer. Okay, see now that little icon will disappear. So now what we want to do is, see, this is the exact size here, so that's okay. So we could do a few things here. And let me show you actually, this is a good opportunity to show you something. It's the easiest way to explain this. Actually, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my rectangular marquee tool and create a selection that's about 1/3 of the way down. I don't know how this is going to work with this kind of background. All right. And then what I'm going to do is hit Control Shift J. Okay, what that will do is copy what's inside that selection and bring it to the layer above and remove it from the underlying layer. So this is the layer I just removed and put to the layer above, and this is the underlying layer. Okay, so now you have two separate layers, which means you can be more creative and focus on this bottom layer here. I don't know how this is going to work, but if I select that layer, I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, Perspective. I'll try that and see what I could do. So I'll go to the lower left-hand corner and click and drag this out. And it might work. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll hit Enter. All right, so and now what I'll do is I'll select the underlying layer, and I'm going to create an adjustment layer for that layer. All right, so I'm going to work with levels. All right, this is the top layer. All right, now this, okay, and now I'm going to darken that. So these are the darker pixels, and notice, oh, wait a second, what's going on here? Oh, it's only darkening, okay, so, yeah, that's not gonna work, all right, so, yeah, that works in a different way, so I'll do brightness contrast, try that. So I'll click here, and go with brightness contrast, all right, and I can lower the brightness of that. See, it's screwing this up. All right, let's try something else. I'll try, sometimes you got to experiment like this, you know, you can't predict what'll happen. I will try use saturation and see, actually this I know won't work. This changes the colors, but maybe, yeah, actually this would work. See, I want to separate this to make it look like a floor, but at the same time I'm trying to wipe out that watermark, but okay, so I got to increase the saturation. I could actually change the colors, which would be kind of interesting. All right, the hue would change colors, or something like that. All right, just something so at least the torso will stand out a little more. So that's why graying that out would help there. All right, so you could experiment with that and see what you can come up with. All right. So my question is, how does the binoculars attach to this torso? This looks just floating there. So, but you see what I'm saying? So if we zoom in, we can see the quality of the images here. Good quality, all right. And let's see here. Now here, look at here. This boot here, this isn't exactly wrap around correctly. So that's this layer here. So if I disable the layer mask, I can see that that's what was there before. Okay, enable it. Okay, so what we need to do is bring some of that back, that boot back. So let me All right, so if I enable the layer mask, that means I can go in with my paintbrush with white as my foreground color. White will bring it back. So it's gonna, whoops. I have to make sure that that layer mask is active. So now painting with, what am I doing here? Oh, no, 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 I need the opposite. Yeah, we needed white. So now I want to bring that part of that boot back. Okay. So there's the background there, but okay, so now I swap it black or just hit the letter X and just go around here. Something like that. Right. All right, yeah, there's a few extra tips regarding the background and how to work with it, okay? All right, hope that helped. Take care. Bye.